we're going to talk about both tracing and handwriting characters. And to do that, we're going to go into this chapter 2, or to go. So here's our icon. We can watch our animation.
Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. Choo. Choo, 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 choo. Choo. Choo means go or going to, like going to China or going to eat. Next time you're going to go somewhere or do something, say, choo, choo, choo.
Now they have this character, chew, to go, and they can see what it's in. Here's chew, go.
Chew.
Cool. Here's mud or clay. Sweet.
Too muddy.
They can see that it's in stop. They can also see that it's in cowardly or timid. Great. It's also in French or rules.
La liberté.
And it's in lose. Display or arrange. Awesome. So, but they really need to be able to write go, chew, as a base. If they can understand how to write this, then they can understand how to essentially write the rest of these pretty easily. So let's go back to the chapter. So here we go. Here's chew, and here is handwriting. So if we go into this icon, boom. Now we have both trace and freehand. So obviously tracing is tracing.
Chew.
Now we have to trace this in the correct order. It won't trace in the incorrect order. The more times we trace this, the more the outline disappears. Now it'll pulse back every few seconds, but we'll see as we trace, it'll begin to disappear.
Chew.
Okay, and then I have to wait for it to pulse if I'm unsure of the structure of it.
Trace the word.
There we
in
go.
The correct
Excellent.
order.
There it is. Okay, and if they're totally lost, here's a map. Okay. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. Now, this will look different depending on whether or not you have a multiplayer session. So if there's no multiplayer session open, then when you're in here, it'll just go straight into trace. This will go straight into freehand. But because I actually have a multiplayer session, a live class ongoing, then when I go in here, there's a further option. Is it the teacher demo, which is done on the teacher's laptop, the teacher's screen, or is it multiplayer for everyone? So obviously we've just seen the demo. Now let's see what it looks like in multiplayer. This will push it to every kid's device, and there'll be a 3-round race.
Oh wait, sorry.
Okay, it's Richard versus Sarah. They're writing it on their own devices, and they'll hear the target word each time we hit this next round. Okay, Sarah is flying. Great. And our final round. Excellent. Okay, and now who won? Richard won. So why don't we give Richard a cool costume? So on Richard's device, boom, now Richard can put a costume on his panda, and he's going for he's going to go for a suit of armor with a sword. Let's go. Yes, wear this. Epic. Okay, lovely. Now, so that was in the trace function within handwriting. Okay, great. That was both demo and multiplayer. But now let's go to freehand writing. So now they've traced it, but they have to do it freehand. So let's go into freehand and see what it's like. In here we have an info movie. In the Newby Chinese system, we've color-coded all of the tones with the primary colors because it highly activates the memory of the learner as to which character is which color, therefore which tone. And we can watch this info movie here. When you say a red character, your voice carries high and flat like a laser beam. Ah. Green characters rise like green grass grows. Up. Blue characters dip and rise like ocean waves, down and up. Yellow characters fall like autumn leaves, down. It does mean Chinese people can't ask questions by raising their voice at the end of a sentence. they actually need to speak an emoji that means question. Okay, so now that they've seen a really important facet of Chinese language, let's get into it. So again, we have teacher demo and multiplayer. This will push the activity to everyone's device. Let's go in and see what it's like in demo. Okay, so we have our tone colors. Red first tone, green second tone, blue third tone, fourth yellow, yellow fourth tone, and our neutral tone. And by color coding everything in these primary colors plus this neutral tone, it helps them pinpoint what character was what tone. So they must choose the correct color, 4, yellow, and begin to write the target character, which in this case is 2. So as you write in this demo mode, you'll notice a number appear. The number happens at the start of the line, and this shows us the direction of the line. And you'll notice the numbers build up, showing us the pattern. So now we can see the stroke order. This was 1 in this direction, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. And so now we can see live the stroke order that students have used to build up a character. Okay, so they can clear, they can change the color if they chose the wrong color. So once they write it, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is demo mode, but in multiplayer, their page looks almost exactly the same. And then they can hit done. Okay. Sarah is writing in 2 and she submits, hits done. Richard is writing 2 and hits done. Excellent. Now we've 2 submissions. Often in class of 30, this is a first submission, second, and so on. Now we can hit this discuss to look a little bit more closely at Richard's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And now I can grade it. Sarah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Give it an A. Okay. If there are issues, this is a great moment to catch issues in stroke order. So 3, 5, done. There goes Sarah's. Here comes Richard's. Done. Okay, and now we can discuss. So if we click on discuss here and click on one of these tabs, we can see more closely the stroke order. So we can see straight away it's the class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was done incorrectly. And now the entire class can see this and learn from Sarah's mistake. So she gets a F. Whereas Richard, if we discuss it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. A, 10 points. Okay, and this is the writing, handwriting function within a chapter, handwriting. Okay, both trace and freehand. And let's ignore this for the moment. Next, we'll talk about text input, digital text input.